Okay, so she says over here, please teach us how to be humble. By the way, guys, that's so not mine. That's my niece's. Anyways, what does it really mean to be humble? Okay, let's talk about it because I think that the world has distorted the real meaning of humility. Okay, being humble isn't about hiding your blessings. It's not about dressing down to appear low key or pretending to be less than what God has given you. Humility is not about shrinking yourself, it's about remembering the source of it all, which is, of course, God. And most especially, it's the posture of your heart. I can speak on this because I've lived it. For you to get to know me a bit more, okay, I grew up in a blessed family. Okay, we traveled around the world. We dined in beautiful places. We always flew in front of the plane. We even would dine with like Queen Elizabeth before. The last word was yes, but you get it. Long story short, the woman who raised me is successful, and I used to post those moments not to brag, but because that was simply my life, right? I wasn't flexing. I didn't think much of it. I wasn't trying to prove anything. It was just simply my reality, and I shared this with people I thought were okay with me or were good with me, but eventually I found out that they were talking behind my back.
Know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation.
And mind you, I had a private account. So the people who saw it were people who I knew in person. So long story short, I don't want to keep yapping. I realized early on, when you live differently than others, especially if you live well, some people will project their insecurities onto you. This is why I went on a what's that called?
I don't know.
Like a clearing spree on my personal Instagram account. I highly recommend.
Okay.
And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's nicole.balio. Anyways, they'll say things like, you're not humble or you're bragging. But what they really mean is that they're uncomfortable with your joy, your blessings, your peace. And here's the ironic part. Sadly, the very people accuse me of not being humble were the same ones walking in pride themselves. They think that they're better than others for being simple. No, that's not humility either. That's just a different kind of pride. Because let me tell you something. Being humble isn't about shrinking yourself. It's never real humbleness, okay? Listen closely. It's about never thinking you're above others no matter what you have. Okay, that's something my mother has always taught me from a very young age, passed down from my grandfather to her, to me, to my children.
Huh?
I'm kidding, I don't have children, guys.
Bruh.
That's like way far behind. Anyways, she would always say to me, keep your feet on the ground, stay humble, share your blessings. I've carried that with me all my life because real humility, as cliche as it sounds, really comes down to how you treat people. It's how you respect the janitor, just like the CEO. It's how you talk to the waiter with the same kindness you give your business partner. It's the way you walk into a room knowing your worth without needing to belittle anyone else. And listen, if someone doesn't like your lifestyle, they can unfollow you. Your page is your space. Do you actually think someone living their life cares what you have to say? I'm sorry for my words, but talking bad about someone, given that they're just living their life and not bringing others down, is such loser behavior, guys. Like, it's 2025. And if they're triggered by your life, that says more about them than it will ever be about you. So no, humility isn't about pretending you're not blessed. It's about being grateful, not boastful. Wait, I actually cooked on that. It's about being grounded, not arrogant. I'm serious though, guys. Most especially, it's about giving glory to God, not yourself. Okay. So post what you want. Live how God live you.
Huh?
No, I said that wrong. So post what you want. Live how God called you to live and never apologize for your blessings, especially when your heart is in the right place. It could even inspire other people. Because humility is not about hiding what you have. It's about treating everyone with the same respect. And most importantly, remembering who it came from. Now you know. God bless us all. And stay humble.